something wrong?
No, I don't think so, but it's just that we've been monitoring Catherine's brainwave activity every day since she was admitted. For the most part, it's been what you'd expect. But there's days when the brainwave activity radically spikes, displaying intense bursts of activity.
We've been rebuilding her personality. Shouldn't that increase her brain activity?
No, not like this. There's no pattern to the increased activity. You're welcome to have a look. Just use the keypad over there and punch in the date for any day since Catherine was admitted. The screen will display her brain activity for that day. You'll see what I'm talking about. Maybe you can tell me what's going on here.
Maybe we'll do it. Say what you want about Paul Giamatti, but he's mastered the head shake of confusion. It's like, I don't know what's going on. This is it here.
Okay.
Okay, I can, well, now speaking as a scientist, I can confirm that is a brain.
Right, okay.
And this computer is on Windows 3, apparently. Oh, the dates. You can check. You can type in the date of what, like, you know, and see the brain scan.
Day 1.
Now take the number lock off.
12.
12. Just day 12.
I don't know. How does this work? 1.
Yeah, like as in put in the date of the.
Oh, I can't remember what dates we were.
No worries. We can look at the. Maybe help out with the
File.
No, if you escape out of that and click into the whack, we might actually have some days in it. If not, it'll be the virtual herald on cyberspace. Whack it out. Database.
The electronic journal.
No. Ah, that was the handwriting sample that we were looking for. That's a scanned-in knife.
Oh yeah, oh god, you
remember that?
this?
That was fun.
Oh my god.
Let's look back at all the terrible puzzles we had to do. See, anything document? That's the we had to wait for
Salisbury. I wonder what that means.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so we don't have any dates on that. So we'd have to go back to the virtual herald and see what dates are, and then we can put them in and see what happens. So,
I'm presuming they're going to match up with the day that the Ripper is killing.
It could be. That means that she's a suspect now, surely.
Don't lose faith, Quinlan. We're making real progress, and we're getting close to that picture of the Ripper.
Back to script.
Is there any way I can cyberspace into the?
Yeah, I think you can just click in the. Yeah, there you go. You click into the machine.
Okay.
So maybe so hopefully there are maybe one or two things we can talk to this crazy person about.
Oh, I love this graphic. Woo!
I am Crayon Man. Oh,
she's awake.
Interesting.
What about Burton's secret lab?
Secret lab. I seem to remember something about that. There's a name. George Rhodes.
Rhodes.
George Rhodes.
Something about Penn Financial Bank on Prince Street.
Ah, I think we got a new location.
Hmm.
Because remember, actually, in her contact book, there is a guy called George Rhodes, and he's a bank teller.
Oh, okay. So ask her why she didn't tell you why she was close to the Ripper, or ask her how she was attacked.
Both good points. Let's see.
Why didn't you tell me you were so close to the river?
Because I wanted to scoop the great Jake Quinlan. I wanted to show the world I was just as good as him.
She was jealous.
You were out to steal my story. Why, Kathy? God's not giving you your own byline next time.
Story of the century. I wanted this one, Jake, and the Times is going to give it to me.
You were gonna take my story to the Times. I can't fucking believe this.
Oh shit! Now you just want to help her anymore.
How were you attacked?
An anonymous source took me to the library to a book about Jack the Ripper. It was a trap. I picked up the book, and the next thing I knew, I was in a city. This old, filthy city with cobblestones and hissing gas.
Whitechapel.
Yeah.
And I heard horses.
Horses?
don't think it was Horsington that killed you.
He attacked me. I fell him with a knife.
Mr. Cattle.
I
Our icon has killed her!
Now that's interesting. If you notice that her description of how she was murdered is completely unrelated. It's just it has nothing to do with what we know of the Ripper. It literally Ripper just goes in and hacks somebody's body and makes them explode. She apparently got transported to Whitechapel and was attacked with a knife in there. It's completely
different from the rest.
Yes. So maybe she is either either something else happened to her, or whatever it is, or she is lying.
Lying while comatose. That is to be a new low.
I'm lying even in a coma.
Right, let's see. She's
I think
probably
that's
gonna go
it.
sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting. So now it seems now that her own girlfriend is a suspect.
Right.
Because the stuff that she's saying is not cooperating with what we know as the facts.
So I wonder now if we can go to that new place.
Yeah, there it is. Pan Financial Bank.
Financial Bank.
And that was far more efficient than the last one, I must say.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Excuse me, sir. Are you George Rhodes? Miss Powell sent me.
Powell's dead.
Powell is dead.
Who the hell are you?
Oh,
Nice
it's
to see you
dead.
too, George. Only she's not dead. She's over at the Medicock doing a great impersonation. I know she's from my partner. She told me all about you.
And you should know enough not to approach me. Go away.
Oh.
Put everything where it's supposed to be. Box 759.
759.
Great. Good. You're every bit as efficient as she said you were. The only thing is, though, you see, she wrote the combination down for me, but I seem to have lost it.
Who are you? You're really with Powell. And you'd know the combination.
Oh. Slowly backs away.
I love this guy. I want to love it that his stage directions were just basically act petrified. Also, one thing I want to point out is the little jar of pencils there.
Yeah.
First of all, I love that they're still old school pencils. First of all, in the cutscene, I was keeping an eye on the jar, and the way it was rendered, it was going from inside and outside of the window of the screen that the two were in. So when we were talking to the guy, the pencils were at the forefront,
Right.
and they were still at the forefront in the other guy's side. So it looks like they were a warping jar of pencils
Like
in and out of the
whoever
screen.
needs them at any time, they just jump to their need.
Yeah. It's looking. Oh dear.
Ooh.
Right. This is where all the lofts are. So 759 was it?
Oh.
What the hell are you doing here?
Ooh.
I told you. Stop by later.
I don't want you at my hospital anymore. Here's the disc of Quinlan's last interface with Powell. The
Whoa.
last one I'm giving you.
That's police evidence. You give it to me as long as I tell you to.
If it's police evidence, why is it you don't want anyone to know about it?
Don't question my methods, Claire.
Like you're not questioning mine? I've heard you and Quinlan actually think I might be the Ripper.
Look, we both know one of the original web runners is the murderer. That's a pretty short list of suspects, and it's getting shorter.
As I recall, you did your share of web running.
You have an advantage over me, Claire. You know who did it. I've been cutting you some slack when I run out of time. It's either you or your ex and Claire. I'm gonna nail one of you.
Oh,
Maybe
phrasing.
I should tell your captain about these tapes of Quinlan you've had me making on the sly. Let him decide which one of us is acting. The thing works both ways. There's a few other things I could tell him that he might find real interesting.
What did you see in him?
He was fun. Not a brooding psycho like you.
Oh.
Turns out he was a different
Not a
sort
smoker.
of psycho.
Non-smoker. Doesn't
I
throw
made a
coffee in my
mistake,
face going
Mary
nice
Jo.
and
That doesn't mean I regret leaving you.
Pulls off a hat.
cuts himself.
To be free of the two of you.
Kill us.
Ooh.
Oh.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Oh, here is an idea. Okay. Obviously, with Viv orchestrating everything.
Again, with all the theories that we have, we are immediately saying that Viv is the mastermind. She's pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But
what if Burton is accessing Catherine's brain
as like a little puppet?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ooh.
I really, really like that.
Right, okay, let's see.
Because that would explain the added like brain activity, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If someone was using her as the Ripper.
Okay, so this is another code we're gonna have to figure out.
Yes. Maybe we can ask her girlfriend about this.
Very true. Ah, okay.
Yeah. I think you can just warp out straight away from the top menu.
Yeah.
And we can we'll go straight down to our girlfriend. But no, I do actually like that theory.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Well, we'll see. We'll ignore Viv for now.
I think it's best that we do, just so we don't get
Draw attention to ourselves.
Exactly, and not get an immediate game over, because that would be bad. Like one time we will turn around and be like a jump scare, and it's like Viv dresses the Ripper going. Sorry, it's just a little joke, Quinlan. Anyway, your girlfriend is still dead. I mean dead? I mean coma. Yeah, definitely coma. No, seriously, she's a visitor. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Alright. I do find it funny that all the interactions between the suspects, the three characters, they're still kind of out of sequence because they're based on what location you're going to.
Yeah.
And not the actual sequence of events.
Yeah, 'cause the whole Falconetti and...
Yeah, the first two I think were out of order.
Yeah.
It's the second one was meant to play first. But now we know that Walken is basically keeping an eye on us in terms of what we're doing with our girlfriend. So he's either watching us or watching the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Is a good point to bring up. Out of interest, actually, see if the screen has developed ever since our last conversation.
Ooh, 68%.
Look at that.
Oh, does that look like Quinlan?
Yeah, a little bit. It looks really evil anyway.
Yeah. Totes bad.
Maybe it's just me, but this Ripper fella seems like the bad guy in this.
I don't know.
You know? I know Viv is obviously the bad guy, but I think Ripper is on her level.
Yeah, they're trying to get oh, it's not just her.
It's a
Everyone
double
has
act.
a little bit of evil.
Everyone is a tiny bit of a Ripper.
Yeah, we'll just go straight in.
Yeah, I think we can just... There we go. Sorry, just for sake of convenience, there's no point. Oh, we can talk to her, okay. Right.
That's a load of balls.
So we now have to find a way to
go to her apartment?
Yeah, let's see. Maybe it's something... Well, let's see. If it's gonna be a password, if it's gonna be a password system, can we actually go to her? We actually can't go to her apartment. That's interesting. Right.
Suppose the only thing is to go back to the newsroom.
Yeah.
Virtual Herald.
Yeah, Virtual Herald. Let's see what her brainwaves are like.
Okay, now how do I get into the Virtual Herald again?
There is a little link to it. You'll see when we're floating around in cyberspace. It just says Virtual Herald on it.
Yeah.
It's free access, so it is a newspaper actually. Well, it's not really a newspaper. It's a BuzzFeed.
Top 10 ways the killer can get you.
Exclusive dossier on how the Ripper hacks into people. Shared with CNN.
12 pictures of kittens to take your mind off the Ripper who's going to kill you.
12 little kittens dressed as the Ripper. Ripper fashion. See how it's so in this summer.
Weapon 3.
Ah yes, those are the 3 wells for the weapon. Now there is a few things we can do in cyberspace actually, but we'll.
But do we really need to, or have to, or want to?
Well, when we need to go to the finale, that's what we'll need. So we'll eventually have to do that.
Okay.
King's Well.
Now this is the fella that Gambit Nelson was talking to us about. The fella that's gonna ultimately help us out to like get us geared up and tooled up for the Ripper.
Yeah.
So we can visit him, I think, whenever, because we have the password for it.
Yeah.
Which is, you remember, of course.
Definitely.
What is it?
Virtual Herald.
It's
Edit this in, Jonathan, please. Digital Eden, of course.
Digital Eden, of course.
Was the apple not a hint for you, no?
Biblical shite.
That's also the password for it. Biblical shite. There we are. I love that this is still like this is now looking at a newspaper online. It's like a dark room.
Yeah, looking at it like a newspaper online, you still have to go into a building. You can't just look at it on your whack.
You know, it's really weird. Now, here we go. So it's November 16th. That's the ones we need to look for.
November 20th.
Yeah.
Lord.
So the one that we haven't seen actually is November the 20th, the most recent one. Morgue man murdered.
Wow.
You know for a fact that someone got like a promotion just for the alliteration in that. And that's the other one. Gored.
Yeah.
Ripper's latest victim found mutilated. Exclusive Ripper edition. An interview with the Ripper.
Danny
Still got it.
So it's November 16th up to 20th.
Yeah, but we can let's see what the actual paper says. We can click view on the 19th because I don't think we've seen the last two, most recent two. Sorry.
Yeah.
Latest Ripper letter and Ripper sightings.
Can these cows identify the Ripper?
Because it works so well for aliens. British sleuth Stephen James lectures on real Ripper. So this is like the part in like 24-hour news that they get the expert in.
Yeah.
Well, now here's our like resident expert that we get paid to be here. Talk to us about the real Jack the Ripper.
And then some taxi driver who's just walked in
Yeah.
by accident. It's like, oh.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, I remember him. He was so
Yeah.
cute. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
And then recovered really well. Okay. Medical pathologist gets little too close for comfort. This last photo of Farley taken by Jake Quinlan. Didn't even realise he had a camera. Brother of latest victim criticises police incompetence. Ooh.
So that's the brother of Vic Farley? Or the brother of Stephanie Jordan, maybe?
Yeah.
Anyway, but the most important thing, as you can see in the top there, is Grima the Clown, host of popular kids show, arrested. So it's a good thing. It's good to see Operation U-Tree is still in effect in this future. They caught Billy Saville, they've caught Rolf Harris, and now they finally got Grima the Clown after all these years.
What a creep.
Dirty bastard. Hope the boys from Love Hate get him.
Warp space.
Weapon 1.
So the
Weapon 2.
yeah, so those are the three wells to summon a weapon.
As well.
Why aren't they in order? That annoys me.
Exit cyberspace.
I don't know actually. That is quite odd. Before you do actually go, do you want to go meet that guy in Digital Eden?
Okay.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way. We're not like being like forced into the end game just yet. So
Exit cyberspace.
just for sake of convenience
I
again.
think this way is quicker.
It could be. I think it's just more or less in the middle of all the links anyway.
Weapon 2. Weapon 1.
Warp space.
Warp space.
Virtual Herald.
And that guy.
Gaineswell.
Kingswell.
He just merges through the rocket formation. That's fine. So the password should be Digital Eden.
Now. Is that even type in?
Now try it again.
Okay. Digital Eden. Ooh.
Nice. And he actually looks like the pro wrestler Kane. Fantastic. You can see where he got his motivation from.
Oh. Okay.
No, I didn't think that blinking grid would stop someone who could spec out the Ripper's murder weapon.
You've talked to Soap then.
No, man, I figured it out myself. Lots of ways to wreck somebody with an addict.
No kidding. I've cleaned up some of that wreckage.
Ugh. How can I protect myself from the Ripper?
How do I protect myself from the Ripper?
Turn your computer off and run in the opposite direction.
Not an option. What else you got?
You're gonna need a sensor program to detect covert introduction of any
I need my
malignant
snap
code
streaks.
into your essence matrix. That way you'll be alerted to any Ripper attacks. Step 1. Next, you'll need an antiviral utility to isolate and destroy any invasive code detected by the sensor. Finally, you'll need a King Hell compression program to load all of this into whatever cheap shit commercial deck you're using.
He's a nice fellow.
Yeah, I think he's my favorite character.
I feel like this guy is like supposed to be like eventually will be like a party of 4chan. So like instead of having like actual like geometrics and stuff on the monitors, they should be just memes. Really, like if it was like a modern remake, it would just be like, you know, the green toad up the top, you know, Rick Astley just on like in a GIF in the center, you know, and just like several ones of like Trump photoshopped everywhere.